Alright, today I'm going to do an unboxing of the Syma X5HC and I'm going to compare it to the Syma X5SC. When I bought this from GearBest, I got a pretty good deal on the old X5SC. It came with, they threw in a couple of extra batteries with these mini low-C connectors on them, which fit right on there. So the stock battery was a 500, and the two that they threw in for free were 650 mAh. And this is the transmitter that came with it. So it was pretty good. I had fun with it, but it did have some pitching problems, so it wasn't very fast, wasn't very acrobatic. Could not handle the wind very well. So let's get into and look at the new one. Now this one came from was available on the GearBest LA website. So shipping to Phoenix, Arizona was and they only had the black version. Shipping to Phoenix, Arizona was 4 days, which I thought was very cool. That's pretty quick. It was nice that it was available in the U.S. from the U.S. warehouse. They did not have the blue or the white color. I think it's like a cream white color, which I would really like the looks of the blue one, but this is what they have available from the U.S. LA warehouse, and so I can't complain. Let's get it open. Let's see. There's some tape over here on the side. Let's see what's in the box. The new drone. Came with the manual here. It's a pretty cool manual. Someone always does a good job with the manuals. Gives you all of the instructions. Warnings about the batteries. How to put the props on. Controlling. And there it is. First thing I noticed right off the bat, it looked very much alike. It's the new one. Here's the SC, here's the HC. I see the props are a little bit different. Not a whole lot, but they are a little different. They have these slightly different shape, and the tops are different. So inside is you have a camera. Now, I've heard this camera is much better than the one on the SC. And we'll find out. Get a new transmitter. Looks pretty much like the old transmitter, except right here we have the, and that's for the altitude hold. These buttons here really don't do anything. We have trim buttons. I believe this turns the camera on and off. This sets headless mode, and this here will be the flips, the same as the old one. And there's probably more. Yep. Underneath here we have some tools. So we get a complete set of extra props. So you notice there's no silver on the top, so these are prop caps. Oops. So these are definitely like prop caps. We get a full set of prop protectors, prop guards, which I don't use. But you might use it if you're a beginner. And this looks like it'd probably be a pretty good beginner quad. I know the SC1 was, but it, like I said, it had problems with pitch. Didn't provide enough pitch, so if you were flying in a little bit of wind, you had a hard time keeping it. Inside here, you have your tool bag kit, and you get full set of landing gear, and these look exactly like the same landing gear that you get on the X5SC-1. They're identical, so that's good because I've got some extra white landing gear, and I'll probably put those on the front of this. That way I'll have at least, I found that putting the white landing gear is actually a better indicator of your orientation than the props, because the props are spinning real quick, whereas the landing gear are not moving. So if you can put white landing gear on there, you'll have your orientation down pretty good. This here is your typical USB battery charger, but now we notice that the connection is different. It's not a low C. It does come with a 4 GB SD card. It's already installed in the counter. The camera. It clicks in really nice. Cheap little SD card reader. A screwdriver. So opening up the back here. Oh, the screwdriver is magnetic too, so that's kind of cool. Takes 4 AA batteries. Pretty nice. Let's open it up here. I imagine. Yep, that's where the battery is. It's stuck inside the quadcopter. And there's that proprietary battery connector. So unless I modify the quadcopter to use mini locies, I won't be able to use my existing batteries, which is a shame because that would give me 4 batteries. So it looks like a modification. I'll probably take this one off and solder on a mini loci so that it receiver, so I can plug and then put a mini loci male on here. That way I can use this. But the bottom and the bottom's pretty much the same. The quadcopter is almost identical to the SC1, except this one has altitude hold and supposedly flies better. So I'm going to put the landing gear on, get it ready, and take it out for a flight, and that'll be coming up next. So stand by. All right, I almost forgot to mention that the long press of the switch on the transmitter puts it into headless mode. And the short press will switch it from high to low, and you'll see that on the transmitter it'll show H or L. So just thought I'd throw that in there. Alright, this is the Syma X5HC, and I'm going to turn on the transmitter. Turn on the quadcopter with this button. Now, to set your headless mode direction, you can do like this. To set your gyros, you can do like this. A down press will turn on the video camera. But I think I actually need to bind it first. You can start the propellers by pointing the sticks in, and you can see now they're spinning. And you can turn it off, but you have to do like that. This sets your high rate and your low rate. Right now it's at high. And the center stick, of course, is centered. This will do your flips. Let's take her up. Right now in high rate, that's pretty much the pitch. And I can take my hands off the sticks and just adjust for the wind. Let's bring it back here. See if that camera's actually on. Yeah, I believe it has to be activated and bound before it will actually turn that camera on or off. And a long press of this stick will give you headless mode. Now let's try low rate pitch. That's low rate pitch. Wow, very good. About 4 or 5 miles per hour today, so definitely want to keep it in high. Let's try the yaw. That's the yaw. Let's go back to low and see if the yaw is any different. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's getting pushed away. There we go.
Let's go back to high so we can control it. So mainly what I want to do is hopefully compare this to the Syma X5SC to see if they've improved the pitch at all. It flies pretty good. Hopefully we're getting some video. Let's try that video camera again. That'll probably turn it off. So it seems to handle moderate winds all right. I wouldn't call it an absolute beast. Winds are picking up. Yeah, it's been pretty windy. It's monsoon season here in Arizona. Lots of wind, lots of storms. I'm going to bring this one in. Hopefully fly the Syma X5SC. And you can see is you hold the stick down. So the best way to activate the motors is to go up and down. Bring it up. And then hold it down. And that deactivates the motors. Now we're going to try the X5SC, and she's on. Let's get it. Okay, she's ready. Let's get that camera going. Okay, she's blinking. Camera's on. Let's go into high rate. Now let's look at the, see if you can't see the high rate yaw. Now see, even in high rate, the SC is having problems with that wind. Just that little bit of wind. I'm going to have to put this into headless mode in order to demonstrate it. Otherwise I'll just be fighting the wind. There we go. Let's bring it back here. try that pitch again. Now this one actually seems to be doing better when it's in headless mode. Let's put it in low rate, see what we got. Wind died down a little bit, so that makes it good. Look at the yaw in low rate. This is the low rate pitch. I lost track of it. It went behind the bush. So the low rate pitch is pretty much the same as I would say the X5HW. We'll stop the camera real quick. And now let's take it out of headless mode. And let's try the high rate again. Make sure that headless wasn't affecting the pitch of the high rate. It seems to have pretty good pitch. I'm thinking about the same. Let's bring her in for a landing. Alright, here we go, fighting the wind. And she's down.